Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Here we go. It's the Local Show with Tom and Steve, and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts, our sponsor. And Steve's going to tell you a little bit about who Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts is and what they're about.
Well, they're about protecting your home and life savings, and every day people reach out to them and say, I haven't done that yet. and they share the stories with me. So they protect your stuff. And some people think a will protects your stuff. A will doesn't protect your stuff.
No,
it may point it where it's going after probate takes a piece, and the lawyers take a piece, and the state takes a piece, and the federal take a piece, and all that kind of stuff. But they have a really a proven system to navigate that. You know, they are speaking, our friends at Senior Home Care Solutions, have a workshop coming up next the 24th. Yeah, on the 24th. Come up here early next week. That they're speaking at, and they're going to help people connect the dots on that. So Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts, if you want to protect your stuff and get your affairs in order, I don't know, does that sound like somebody's, did I say it that way? Or that dementia conference, if you are living with, taking care of, or have a family member that has any dementias, go to this workshop. It's over at the Embassy Suite. You can register at 469-1000, 469-1000. That's what I would do.
All right. Sounds good. Jake Hafner's with us right now. He is the owner of Hafner's Restaurant over there on Taft Road. How are you, Jake?
I'm good. How are you guys? Good morning.
Good. It's good.
Does it true you still have 10-cent chicken wings?
50 cents. We're up to 50 cents.
Actually, that's not too bad.
10 cent wouldn't be bad.
All you can eat, ground round, $3.99.
But even the 50 cents is pretty dang good these days, you know?
Yeah. Luckily, we were... prices have come down and stuff in the last, year. So we were able to go back to 50-cent wings this year.
What a local restaurant with a local legacy. How did you get dragged into it? Because your name just happens to be Hafner.
Yeah, they decided to put my name on the building, so I kind of got stuck with it.
Before you were born?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's something else.
So how'd that happen?
My uncle, Peter, and my grandfather, Jake, they built the bar in 1970. And my Uncle Peter ran it. And then he had it for about 10 years. And my dad, he owned a bar in Brewerton at the time, a little shot and a beer joint in front of the racetrack.
Right, yeah.
The Speedway, we called it.
Sure.
And he decided he wanted to move down to the big city, down to North Syracuse. So he bought the bar and restaurant from my grandfather and uncle and took it over in, it was like 80 or 81.
Okay.
And it's been his and
so you grew
mine
up
ever since.
You grew up in the business.
Yeah, literally like in diapers running around a bar.
Were they making you wash dishes when you were 5?
Not quite 5, but probably by 7 I was washing dishes. Yeah, I've done it all in there. And
what makes it unique? Because it has a certain vibe to it that's different than other restaurants.
Yeah, I think it's the old, the rustic feel to it and stuff. Us, having a background in farming and that's what we did.
That's it. The farmhouse, I guess.
Yeah, it's like an old farm. In fact, the bar and it's changed around a little, but all the like in the dining room, all the those are all. Big pillars and stuff, those have all come out of barns and everything. There was a barn in like Jordan, I think, that when they were building it, they were going to tear down, and they purchased all the barn beams and all the lumber and stuff.
Oh, nice, yeah.
From that barn, and that's what built the original.
That's wonderful.
Building and stuff.
You got you're known for a couple of different things over there, and I'm just talking not from your advertising, but just what people hear on the streets. Would talk about on the streets. One is you have a very well appointed bar. So talk about your bar for a little bit.
Yeah, it's a full bar since I've been heavily involved in the last probably 15 years. We've stepped up our craft beer game and stuff.
Yeah.
We have 23 draft lines. We have a bunch of cans and bottles we offer, but and we've also moved into especially because of SU, it's turned into quite a sports bar too.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. How about your wines?
Yeah, we have a nice wine section. Actually, it's funny. I sat down with my sister yesterday. She kind of does the wines, and we're going to be revamping the wine list here in the next couple weeks.
Nice. A lot of local wineries?
Yeah, we try. Yeah, I have a little bit of everything. Some New York State wines, and then your Californias.
How often do the heads and the beers shift up? Is it like a lot, or do you pretty much have the same 23 heads?
No. We have there's probably around 8 to 10 that are like, your Coors Light, your Blue Light, stuff like that never moves.
I noticed you didn't say Budweiser. Go ahead.
Bud Light on draft, Budweiser in bottles.
They don't want to go bad.
But the crafts, I might change, 10 a week.
Oh my gosh!
It all depends. Yeah, how fast they move.
Do you give samples? Somebody saying,
we do. Yeah, you can come in and get a
that?
sample. Yeah. We'll give you a couple ounces. Right.
So so the bar is open.
Well, we're open from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Oh, nice.
7 days a week.
How much bar and how much food? Because there's always a crowd there.
The bar does a little more. Just because the bar is bigger, and we have the tavern room that's attached to the bar, and we consider that, bar, even though you can sit out there and eat dinner and eat lunch and everything. It's, more close to the bar. But, the bar is definitely the big driver. The food side is great and everything, but the food side is hard. And, like I said, our bar is a lot bigger than the dining room section.
Yeah, so the other thing that they talk about that people will say on the street is that you have such a great variety. So, it's unique foods that you can't just get anywhere. It's not like a cookie cutter. So one of the things I know that I love over there is your baked onion soup.
The French onion.
French onion.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Love it, And then I think I've had some ham and potatoes and stuff. It just, a large variety. Oh, your quiches.
Yeah, the quiches. Yeah, we do a new quiche every day. There's a fresh new quiche for lunch. And, he only makes so many, so it does sell out occasionally.
So the French onion soup, Tom.
The French
I've been married 37-ish years, 87, whatever it is. A lot of years. All that time, Judy's convinced that anytime I get French onion soup, she thinks I'm going to choke on it.
Oh.
Because you have the cheese. Anytime I order, she looks at me like, don't do it now. Yeah. But that soup is, and I had it there, Tom.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And it's fabulous.
Wonderful.
Tom and I were there on Mother's Day. He was with his family. We were a few tables up with our family, and it was spectacular. And it felt like, Tom, you were talking about the way it looks. There's a certain feel to it. It doesn't feel manufactured, and it doesn't feel old. It just feels like home.
Yeah. It's very unique, and I'm glad that you guys are there.
Yeah, that's definitely what we've tried to do over the years is just we want to be a neighborhood place. We want to be a welcoming and warm place to come into and enjoy.
Anything new for 2024? Do you do a New Year's Eve party at all?
I'm sure we'll do something for New Year's. New Year's isn't what it used to be. With a lot of people like to stay home. They like to have parties with friends and stuff. But we still do very well. It's a good night, but. We do champagne at midnight and the whole bit.
So you got the SU games going. If there's an SU game that's on, what about the Bills?
Yeah. Oh, Bill, we have every NFL game. Every Sunday,
What about the Giants?
Monday night, Thursday?
The whole ticket.
Yeah. We prefer not to show the Giants, but we will.
Because they want people to show up.
I have to be careful because I'm a Jets fan. So
that's okay. I'm sorry.
I can't throw too many
You obviously had a head injury. Yeah. It's okay. So Hafner's Restaurant on Taft Road.
Very good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jake, and have a great rest of the day.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me.
You got it. Bikas Regmi is the owner of Family Nurse Practitioner. It's a Caring Family Health Nurse Practitioners is the name of the place, and he's going to be here next. So stick around right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.